Okay, so here's my kind of review on this model. So this is the step file that's loaded in, which usually, and the step files are created from some sort of CAD system. And just like at first blush, it looks pretty decent. And I measured it against this here. So we have this reference length here of 15.96, which goes from this heel to the tail. So if I come in here and I measure this from there to go to there, that X dimension is 15.96. 15.96. So yeah, I mean it's pretty much spot on as far as I can tell here. With respect to that dimension, the problem with this is that you get bullshit like this, where something happened here. You know, it looks more or less fine for most of the model except that little nub right there. So then you get in closer and you notice that like this is flat. And you know that's actually, I mean, you could have a relief like that to make sure that there's enough meat on here, but you know it's flat with this little divot. And so you go even further, and I start looking at where was this error there. So this edge here. Let me look at this. So you get this this bevel that's running right along there, and you know somebody drew this up, and it's something's wonky there, and that continues down there. And I mean, this will show up in the cut. This will show up in everything. You got that little loop. You got this stuff. Where's our other flaw? Yeah, all along this edge is bad, and that's really the main part that I noticed before I started this. I see something there. Oh, you see, there's a little. Well, that might be. It's hard to tell. Anyway, so maybe it's just my being a little bit too rough or too too particular about it. But I know that those flaws will show up in the final model, and can possibly be a problem. So, I mean, here's another one. I don't know what's going on here, but you can see that, you know, this extra little thing here. You know, somebody did something in the original model that I don't know what they did here, but this little nub right there is gonna show up. So we might use this. Because you can go from, say, you can do a top-down view like this, and we can use this as a general profile. Probably what I do is I think this drawing here, given that this reference distance and this was good, I feel like I can trust this as being right. One thing this doesn't show, and this does, is kind of the round over detail to show in particular. So you know something's going on here. Like the round over gets thinner and thicker. I don't know what's going on quite there. So we'll have to talk about what happens there. In particular, like this is starting on the underside. They got this little guy. And I'm not that familiar with the Telecasters, but you know, this is kind of SG-like, and you know, like look how this all falls into place. I don't know if I even looked at that. So you know, this is all jacked up. I'm guessing that this bevel here should flow straight into this this little cutout here, and there's just so much going on here with this flat part there, weird stuff going on. Yeah, maybe I was saying I was kind of a little bit particular before. I I don't think I'm not that anymore. So, yeah, probably what we'll have to do is take this, draw it up, and then work on what the bevels are going to be like, what this cutout should be. We can do kind of the same thing we did with Dan. I don't know how you hold your guitar, because if you hold your guitar very level, come on, go level. There we go. You know, you might hedge the cutout to be a little bit more up here, so that maybe it starts here and ends there. You know, depending on how this is held. I would say that, you know, you're holding this about there at the, I don't know, what is that, 10, 20 degrees up. Yeah, minor sort of thing, but kind of fun to deal with when you're making your own custom guitar. Okay, I've talked enough. This model's pretty trash, but we can use it as reference.